Bizarre burial rites.
Hey everybody, it's me, Will. Live doing a retro live stream here. It's kind of weird. I did this once before over on my Facebook page, facebook.com/The Myth Traveler, and it was fun. People seemed to like it, and I figured I would do it again. So here I am. This is.
Press the friggin' start button, would you?
I started playing this the other day, and I both like and can't stand it. It's Evil Dead: Hail to the King. This is a PlayStation 1 game. It's an officially licensed Evil Dead game that Bruce Campbell did the voice for Ash on, reprising his character. And I'm going to have to start from scratch. Last time that I played, I got far into the game. Well, not super far into the game. I did a bunch of stuff in the game, but was learning how to play. And whatever, we're gonna see how it goes. Yo, what's going on, Amber? Yeah, isn't this sweet? This is yeah, I feel I'm like pretty pumped about this. This TV, I'm gonna get into the game a little bit, but this TV, I'm not usually this person. I found this TV on the side of the road and had to have it, so I took it. And I had no idea what this would lead to, but I am presently, my computer over there is rendering the video that we're debuting at the Tribeca Film Festival because of this TV. It'll all make sense eventually someday, but we use this TV to create the artwork for our next podcast, which is crazy. And now I'm playing an actual PlayStation game. This is not an emulator. I plugged a PlayStation into this boxy old CRT TV, and here we are. Now, you're not missing anything from the story here. Ash, for some reason, went back to the cabin. This takes place after Evil Dead: Army of Darkness. Look at this classic.
It's happening. It's happening in a big way. Now, if you'll excuse me, duty calls.
Classic doppelganger action here. Ash went back to the cabin from Evil Dead with his girlfriend, a new girlfriend, and she immediately died. So it's all just an excuse to get to relive Evil Dead, basically. Whatever. Look how good it looks. Feel free to tell me if I'm too loud or if I should turn up the volume on the game.
Feel it. If I can find the pages from the Necronomicon, I might be able to send the evil back and undo this whole mess once and for all.
Maybe. And I want to see how far I can get into this game before I annoy myself. And probably just hang out for a little bit. Can't hear the game, Arletta says. Cool. I'm going to turn up the volume. All right. Turn it up a bit there. We'll see what it does. Yeah. I'm also going to pull up... Give me a second. I'm going to pull up the chat on my computer in front of me so that I can read what everyone's saying. It seems to like fade out when it's just on my phone. This way I can actually talk to people that are hanging out. I also want to point out that I have other options. When I started this over on my Facebook page, I got irritated at a certain point with this game and bailed and started playing Tony Hawk 2. That's an option. I also have Tony Hawk 3 for the original PlayStation, which I don't think many people realize exists. Yeah. All right, cool. So, here's what I figured out of this game. You've got your inventory. I've got the classic chainsaw. Everything's super hard to use, by the way. This game was made in the year 2000. I have an axe. I have a gun. And then this up here, the bar at the top, these are like the current weapons that I can equip and stuff. Over here on the right, this is my sort of like inventory of stuff. So I'm going to load the gun by clicking on the bullets. I got health over here. I'm going to need a lot of it. I already have this converter. One of your scientific experiments with a little research, it might become useful. And a large gas can, which I use to refuel the chainsaw. Now, this game is clumsy as hell. It adheres to the sort of like classic tank controls from Resident Evil. And actually, this game seems to be straight up aping off of Resident Evil entirely. You can see like from the same sort of security camera-esque visuals. Everything is a fixed camera. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. I can shoot the demons with a gun. You have to be facing the exact right angle to be able to do it, though. I'm actually gonna... Ugh, I forgot. There's a dedicated...
Let's go.
Dedicated threaten ghost button.
Yo, come get some.
Oh. Remember in Evil Dead 2 when Ash got a gun and started shooting ghosts? Remember that?
Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh wait, okay. I just remembered how to play. Alright, I'm gonna use my axe instead so I don't waste bullets. Let's reload that gun though. Let's see. There's also a dodge. I can dodge back. Oh my god. It's like, from what I can tell after having only played this a couple of times, the game is like obscenely difficult. So I'm going to try to walk around the cabin right now and pick up as much stuff as I can. I already know the first place to go. Last time I played this, I explored all the dead ends. So I got a save tape. This will allow me to save my game. And we'll see what I can pull off. This game also reminds me of the Blair Witch game. Trapdoor seems to be locked from the inside. Not many people know that there was a Blair Witch game. There were actually 3, technically, and they were all released in the year 2000, same year as this game right here. And the first game was made by a company called Terminal Reality, who would go on to create Ghostbusters, the video game, which I love.
Hey, there's a page right there.
Necronomicon page 1. The initial manifestation of the evil is twofold. First, invisible interdimensional forces are able to take control of humans. Once in full possession, all aspects of human form are lost. I feel like that should be read in like Dan Aykroyd's voice. The first phase, they possess your body. It's also kind of David Lynch. Now let's get some David Lunch. Oh, this is the bathroom. Never mind, I won't be finding any lunch in here. But you can flush the toilet and you feel like a new man. Okay. Alright, here's where the lunch is. I was mistaken previously. This is the kitchen. There's a fridge here, and you can pick up this bologna sandwich from the fridge. I'll be needing that. I don't think there's anything else. Alright. On the last stream that I did it on Facebook. I didn't do it on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure why. Game is still hard to hear. Alright, I'm going to turn it up. I spent about an hour playing this game and accomplished everything I just accomplished here in a few minutes. Eric says, it's really kind of amazing how much Dan Aykroyd is into all spiritual and ghost stuff. He needs to be in charge of the Ghostbusters franchise. I don't know. If you look at some of like the history of Dan Aykroyd's ideas for the Ghostbusters, granted, he was the one that came up with it in the first place, so you've got to give him... Holy crap, you hear that? You got to give him a bunch of props. But like, he comes up with like the most like insane stuff that seems impossible to film. And kind of lame stuff, to be honest. His idea for Ghostbusters 3 was called Ghostbusters in Hell. Hold on. And the Ghostbusters went to Manhattan, not Manhattan. They went to another dimension where they met Lou Sifler, who turns out to be Lucifer. Lou Sifler turns out to be Lucifer. It's kind of... What are you talking about? I get that it's different, so it's funny, you know, in quotes. But I don't like it. Whoa. Alright, how do you do stuff? Chests. I see. Okay. I'm gonna put some stuff in this chest. This is where Resident Evil-y type things come into play. You store stuff in a chest. And I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save over this slot. Wait. Yes. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Man, I really hope... Oh my god! Get Alright. I'm gonna need some health soon. What is this? Red mushroom? Right? Nope. I don't think so. Dinosaur bones guy. Oh man, I backed way too far out. I gotta like. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so loud for me. Is this too loud for any of you out there? It's like way too loud for me in the room. Health. Way loud? Okay. We gotta find the sweet spot. Alright, I just turned it down a bit. Yo, this is so hard to control. I'm gonna try to like go in and then back up. Got him. Health kit. Good. Let's actually go ahead and take one of those. Much better? Awesome. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, it was like unbearable for me here in the room, but I wanted everybody to be able to enjoy this with me. I still gotta get back to playing that Blair Witch game. It's super fun. Next up on my things to fix, I feel like the brightness is too screwy. Sorry, this is still sort of experimental, everybody. I want to do more streams like this in the future, but I also want to make sure that people can actually, like, experience what's happening on the screen and stuff. So bear with me. I'm just going to ignore this guy. Because why not? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Come on. As long as I can just walk past them, I'm happy. I'm gonna have to pop some more vitamins in a minute. Very maze-like. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo.
Let's... Oh, you can't eat the mushrooms. Cool, glad you like the setup. Yeah, I think this is kind of novel, right? I just ran out and bought this mirror so that I can be in the shot. It's kind of cool. It feels like what it was like hanging out in the 90s and playing video games. It's basically like what if live streaming existed in, 1999, 2000. Oh, okay. Oh.
Let's go. Yo. What's the matter, you chicken?
Oh, I should maybe really be making more use out of my chainsaw. I haven't even bothered. Whoa! What did I just pick up? Oh, the gas. I'm gonna ignore that little mushroom. There are plenty of mushrooms around here, and I don't even think I know how to use them yet. With the proper know-how, nutrients can be extracted from the fungi. What are these things supposed to do? I take it you're supposed to combine them like Resident Evil, but I don't understand. Oh. Stay away, buddy. I could probably put like modern games on this TV. That'd be pretty fun too. Whoa.
Let's go.
Whoa. Is that like a finishing move? Whoa! Did you see that? I actually just did a good job, I think. The chainsaw is tricky to use because you have to rev it before you swing it, and you have to manually turn it off as well. But that paid off. That thing looked tougher than a lot of the things that I've been fighting, and it was way easier to kill. That's great to know. All right, what do we have here? Am I in a graveyard? I can't even tell what I'm looking at a lot of the time in this game. Moonshine. Don't get any on your hands. Let's refill that gas can. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. This looks like a generator or something. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a jug. Oh, more mushrooms. Someone's gonna pop out and scare me. This would all be fine with me if I could save constantly.
Ah, nice place for an undead redneck.
Redneck. How dare you? What? Where do you... am I supposed to go? Here we go. Okay. Crank was a way to start a car. Okay, let's start some primitive motors. What was that? More mushrooms? Okay. Got it. Without a doubt, making way more progress tonight than I did last time I played this. Oh, come on, guys. That time it looks stupid. Pop some health. The chainsaw might actually be kind of dumb. In theory, it's a great idea and it's fun. In practice, it's very, very loud and repetitive. And even the sort of fatality thing of running the chainsaw through the monster, just it's obnoxious. Hold on. Screw it. We'll just pop some more. I've got 2 big health kits, which I feel pretty good about. How did you knock me down? Can't even tell which way I'm facing. Oh, come on. All I want is the health. I'm gonna ignore this one. Whatever. I'm gonna take the health and ignore this one. The thing about it is, it seems like they endlessly spawn, so I don't care. I'm not incentivized to fight them. I feel incentivized to get the hell away from them. Some more of this. All right. Am I back at the cabin? Oh, that was a loop. Got a shovel. Great. That was very satisfying. Oh, whoa.
Let's go.
Y'all might recognize that person. That was Linda from Evil Dead 2, who just popped out of the ground, and I killed her again. You also might recognize these guys as the same monsters I've been hunting the entire time. Okay, let's get some gas going. Got it. Get away from this guy. Can I not go around this one? Perfect. All right. I really want to save the game. I feel like I accomplished something. I feel like I went around a circuit. It's very rewarding. All I want to do is make sure I do not lose that progress. I also don't remember if I pointed this out or not, but I have this PlayStation 2 game that I could either try to play tonight or play in the future, depending on whether or not I run out of stamina playing this clunky old thing. What am I doing? Let's see here. Health. I've got the crank. I've got a shovel. I still have my converter, but I don't know what to do with it. I know where my car is, so maybe I should try to make my way there. I'm going to try to go to the back shed real quick to save. Oh, my chainsaw is dripping blood. That's a kind of cool touch. Let's see. Alright.
Yo.
I forgot I have my dedicated yo button. Can't save. I would need another reel, I think. Damn it. That's a bummer. Okay, do I want to store anything? I'll store this other little gas can. I don't particularly care about that. There we go. The mushrooms, I guess I'll hold on to because I feel like... Oh wait, it can be harvested into fuel. I'm not worried about my fuel at the moment. Let's free up some inventory. I could use more nutrients. This is the thing that I'd be interested in. Crank, shovel, crowbar. Used to pry things open. Ah, maybe I can get into the basement of the cabin. Alright, I'm gonna make my way to the car via the cabin. Oh, you hear that? A monster just spawned out there. Hit it through the door. I don't like the sound of this. Yeah. It's an ambush. Come on. There we go. Pop some health. So annoying. And it's obviously supposed to be totally badass. Let's see. Alright. What was I gonna do? Oh, crowbar on the basement hatch. Let's see if I can get down here. Because what does it say? Trapdoor seems to be locked from the inside. So I don't know if that... Is that a very video gamey reference to needing a key, or... Crowbar doesn't seem to be an option. Okay. Alright. I tried. Let's instead make our way to the car. Use this crank on some primitive engines. You know what? Also, forgive me. I'm going to share a link. It occurred to me I never shared that I was doing this at all. I'm going to share this link on my Facebook page real quick. See if anybody wants to hang out with us. And I'd appreciate it if anybody watching would also share. So we can get a good chat going and stuff. I'm live on YouTube playing some old video games. Come hang out with me. Bingo. Maybe I'm going to say retro instead of old. Get people's attention. People still love retro stuff, right? Publish. I'll post it over on my Twitter as well. I am at The Myth Traveler everywhere now. New name. The Myth Traveler. And once I hit publish on this, or post, or whatever the hell, I'll get back to the game. Alright, let's see what's up. Cool. That's right, you better run.
Come get some. Let's go. Yo. Come get some. Let's go. Yo.
Come get some, let's go, yo. Is it always in that order?
Come get some. Yo. Yo.
You know what? If you don't use your chainsaw, you're just gonna get yourself killed. The axe barely does anything. This is how I screwed up my my original stream, is because I just wasted all my resources right away. But yeah, what can you do? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm here. So, I found this last time I played. Check this out. That's supposed to be the path to escape, but the road gets all gnarled up, and it looks like a hand, which is super cool. It's directly from the movie. And, like, for me, that's, like, the main reason to play this game, is to see faithful recreations of stuff from the movie, which I love. Car is locked. Jenny had the keys. But I guess what would I be doing? Wait a minute. Why would I need a crank for a locked car? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Shovel, no. Crowbar, no. I think I wasted this trip out here. Man. There's nothing in the trunk. Can't open the trunk. Can't even interact with the trunk. What a bummer. Smash the window. I want to. I don't know how. It's like I can't put in like real commands, you know?
Yeah.
If anybody wants to look up how you're supposed to play this game and then be my like dungeon master and post, you know, advice or tips, you know, give hints, I would greatly appreciate that. Alright, well now I'm standing by the engine. Let's... Crank is a no. The crank, I repeat, is a no-go. Alright. Okay. I saw this last time. That's a page of the Necronomicon up there. But I don't know how to get to it. And I also don't think I can, like...
Can't reach it.
Can't reach it. You're unable to grab it. So... Is this unsolvable? I feel like I need, like, a guide. Like a strategy guide. Screw it. I'm gonna type something in real quick. Necronomicon... Page... Hail to the king. Let's see what happens. Hail to the king. You gotta gather the what? Could the game be this short? You have to gather the 5 missing pages of the Necronomicon? This game... This is funny. Evil Dead Hail to the King was met with mixed to negative reviews. People did not like this game. Okay. Ash departs to gather the 5 missing pages from the Necronomicon and needs the Kandarian dagger. Okay. Yeah, it seems like this game is maybe kind of short. So wait. So I need a guide. Let me look up how to play this. Hail to the King walkthrough. This is going to tell me all the stuff that I screwed up and should have done correctly. The Hellbillies. Ash is checking the fireplace, sees his old hand. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Find a piano. Get your first Necronomicon page. Did it. Take it. Head to the back door. Get the crowbar, the large gas tank, any mushrooms. Take as many as you can. I avoided some. Get the gas tank and shovel. Before you go to the Hellbillies' house, It gives clues on Nobi's note. You should get a bunch of healing items, so at least you'll be able to survive the game for 10 minutes. Yeah, it's hard. Keep following the tracks to the Asher's new car. Too bad Jenny had the car keys. Take the gas tank, forget the car, and the Necronomicon page, and head east. What? There's another path here? Is this a path? This game is so dark, I can't even tell what the hell's happening. I'm very glad I read this. Yeah, look at this. There's another path here. All right, I'm not gonna read anymore. Now I know where to go. No. Bats? I'm gonna refill that chainsaw. All right. Oh, these aren't really bats, they're skulls. That's cool. It's so hard to tell what the hell is happening. Try to get some health and evade these guys. Ah, left the area. All right, I'll turn around and go right back in. This game is like impossible. Don't touch me. What the hell is that sound? It's great that you can just continually... There's no run button as far as I can tell, but I can just outwalk these little skulls. Looks like two paths. I'm just going to go south. Whatever. Ugh. These like little kids. Oh, I already killed one. I thought maybe this was going to be like some sort of boss fight. Done. You're dead, you dummy. Didn't even take off that much health. The chainsaw... Maybe I'm changing my mind. It is still loud and obnoxious, but maybe it's where it's at. That I dispatched those little kids very quickly. Smelt jerky. Salty, smelly, dried meat will replenish health. Yum. Sweet. And what are you? What? Oh, flame fluid. This liquid shares many properties with gasoline. Are there just 15 different types of gas in this game to eat up my inventory? Okay. I don't see anything else shining for me to pick it up. So let's head this way. Shotgun shells. Okay. I'm running out of inventory though. I can go north, south, east, west. I think I came from the west. I'm gonna go south. See what happens. Oh, loading an entirely new area.
I'm out. Yo.
I'm out. Yo. Wait, combine. Oh. Combine. Hold on. Flame fluid. Combine this with. Can I just highlight my chainsaw? Nope. All right, whatever. I'll use a gas thing here, and I will use. Huh. I don't know what I want to do. Moonshine. All this stuff is kind of wasteful. It's just sort of eating up the limited space I have. All right, whatever. Whoa. That kid was like spinning around on my chainsaw. What are you doing? What the hell? Whoa. There's another one. No. Let's eat some jerky. That did not heal as much as I thought it was going to. I also think I see a thing to save on the ground. I really want that, and I really want to save. Got him. Is this like the ghosts? These kids just gonna endlessly respawn? Got him. Save tape. Bingo. Alright, health kits and stuff. Now I'm actually concerned about my gas. I had so much gas. And now I do not. I'm gonna have to get by with my axe for a little bit. I'm gonna try to dodge this kid as much as I can. There's a lot of health, so even if I take some hits, I'll just gobble up some health kits. There we go. It's fine. He has a bow and arrow, though. And another one is spawning. I don't like that they hop around like frogs. They're fast. Inventory is full, so I don't even know what there is to pick up there, but there's something there. Oh! I guess I found a kid's letter. Dear Mom and Dad, how are you guys? Sorry I haven't written. We've been really busy. Troop Leader Nugent has had us out at the shooting range almost every day. I'm getting pretty good with the bow and arrow, but my rifle skills need to improve. Mr. Nugent says I just need more practice. Speaking of Mr. Nugent, he's been acting a bit weird lately. That's not good news. Oh. Map. Oh, can I... Interesting. I see what's going on. So I'm on the bottom right now. Campground. The map's actually not that big. And I think the Hillbilly House is the one all the way to the left because it has a loop that brings you back to the cabin. And it looks like maybe there's like a church at the top right, something like that. It's kind of cool. This game is growing on me. I gotta tell you. You know what? Let's take some health. Right. And converter. One of your scientific experiments. I really wish I understood what I was supposed to do. I can't combine the crank with it. Can't combine the converter with the mushrooms. Convert them into food or something. No. I have no idea. Alright, whatever. Let's just hope I continue to not die. Also, what's up, everybody? If you're hanging out, pop something in the chat. Say hi. Oh, I thought this was a path away. Not good. I'm trapped. Oh my god. Oh wait, it is a path away. It's so impossible to tell what the hell's going on in this game. These camera angles are tricky. Oh no, they can catch up to me. Every other monster I seem to be able to just walk away from. These kids can catch up. Really glad I got plenty of health. Come on. Get away. Alright. I might have to fight. Let's pop some health. I'll do 2. I gotta be careful. Let's, I'll use my chainsaw until I run out of gas and then I'll reload. Alright, that's one. Come here. Did he run up? Oh.
I'm out.
Whoa. What are you doing? Another one just spawned? Come on, man. Use my axe on you now. Alright. You're dead. What's this? More health. Good. And more? Just a ton of health? What's happening? Seems like the items aren't able to be dropped up here. What is this? What am I looking at? Am I supposed to be able to keep walking? It's like a rock slide. I wonder if I need an item. I wonder if this is straight up a dead end. I think I found a dead end. Great. Great.
Yo. 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 Let's go.
Yo. Alright. No! Back off, Junior.
You little sucker.
Oh! If you tap the talk button,
Come get some.
he might have a custom line for the thing you're fighting. It's kind of clever. It's kind of funny. That kid didn't drop an item. Alright, so we'll just have to keep a mental map of this stuff. There's a rock quarry thing over by the campground. Oh. I was gonna say, I thought I maybe ended up killing everybody that was here, but I guess that was optimistic. Okay. Alright. So that was south. Why don't we go... Well, let's look at our map. I could go... Yeah, I'll go east, because it looks like it's a little confined area. And then north looks like it's a whole Schlemiel and Schlemazel. And I might want to get back to that center point to save, now that I have a save ribbon. Oh, what is this? Necronomicon? Nope, church pamphlet. The Congregation of Sacred Heart Church and Father Allard welcome all to Sunday Mass. Early Mass begins promptly at 8 a.m., followed by separate services at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5 p.m. This Sunday's sermon, The Nature of Evil, will be followed by a juice and cookie mixer. Stick around and meet some new friends. I don't want to meet those people. Father Allard. What is this? It says A-R something? Alright, whatever. The gate is locked. Key or break in? Can't use that. Can't use that. Okay. Damn. Maybe I need a key. What does this say? R, A-R... I have no idea what that says. Okay, so I could go north. Let's just see what's north real quick, and if it sucks, I'll turn around and come back. Love to join us. That's great. Let's pop some health. Say goodbye to your soul. Oh. Sick mamma jamma? I don't think so. I'm getting the hell... They just always say that. They just say it literally every single time. Nope. Nope. Okay, so there's a fork in the path there. I'm gonna keep going this way. Whatever. So at some point I'll regret not picking up the mushrooms, but for now I don't even know what the hell they do. Booyah. Join us. I think I'm doing some solid exploring. Ah! No! Not you again. Bleep, bleep. Is that a forking path off to the side here? What's happening here? Oh, oh, oh. Weird camera angle. Oh, wait. Is this just where I was before? I know it's all, like, jumbled and entwined up here. No, wait, what is this? What? More shotgun shells? Alright. Tip says... Push at enemy more effective than swinging at them. I don't know how you push. But that's a good tip. Thank you. And thank you very much, Mel, for looking stuff up. I'm gonna take some health. I haven't even been using my gun. I don't typically think of guns as being useful in ghost stories. Oh, I guess Evil Dead is technically like zombies and stuff. Come on, let's make a path. I love the jingly jangly bones sound, I will tell you that. Alright, I think I came from over there on the side, but I'm gonna go this way. Not good. Alright, let's... Okay, new area. Push them with the chainsaw. I'll give it a try. I can't... Oh, I'm back at the cabin. Oh. Then let's go to a safe point. And I can store stuff, too. Alright, this is actually turning out to be mildly useful. So let's put the shotgun shells away. Let's hold on to the gas. Let's get rid of the flame fluid for now. Shovel. I'll put away the moonshine for now. 3 slots is pretty good, right? Should I try to free up a 4th? Shovel. Well, I'm about to use the save tape, so that'll save or free up a slot. So let's well, actually, save menu. Let's save. Use. Huh? Okay. Wait, how? Now I'm concerned. How do you save? I thought last time I just navigated down to save here on the left. No? Not the case? Vaguely concerned. This will allow you to save your game. Why won't it? If I lose all my progress, I'm gonna be majorly bummed. If I die and it takes me back to my save all the way at the beginning, I'm turning this off. That is just my warning to myself. Let's see here. Okay. Or is there something I'm just not able to see in the room right now that would allow me to save? I thought just interacting with this box put me in like a safe place or something to do stuff, like move inventory around, do whatever. Oh, look. Save is an option now. What the hell? Maybe it was just bugging out? Alright. Select. Save over it. It's insane that they limit your ability to save. To see if the game mash... Wait. See if the game has to save, keep an item that looks like a roll of audio tape and be at one of the inventory chests. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, we're on the same page. Alright. Game saved. Willie feels safer. Nope. Alright, so what do I even want to do? I feel like I'm gonna go back to that hillbilly cabin. I want more stuff. Bathroom. I feel like it's weird that the game gave me a crowbar and a shovel, and yet there's nothing. Oh! God! Scared the hell out of me. Health? Health. The enemies basically just like replace the health that they take out of me. You know, like, it's like a wash. Nothing else of interest on the desk. Okay, all right, let's try to go back to the hillbilly cabin, I guess. So I came back from over here, so try to go up this way now. Pick up some stuff. Mushroom. Leave me alone. Ah! They can push me around. Oh, there's my opening. Go, 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 go. Don't puke on me. Another mushroom. I'll take it. Maybe the hillbillies can help me turn the mushrooms into a nice mushroom stew. Cream of mushroom soup. Alright, I think this is the cabin. Yep, alright. Alright. Okay, so it didn't occur to me that I could really interact with this house before, but from a glance at the game facts thing.
Oh, it's locked.
Doors both shut. Can't be opened from here. See, all these things make me think that I'm supposed to be, like, smashing the door open. Alright, with that, I'm out of health. Backup health, anyway. For the converter, it says reading certain files will allow you to use the converter to change some items into gas or health. So it is the convert. Thank you, Mel. That makes a lot of sense. The game kind of says that, right? Like, with a little research, it might become useful, so I guess that makes sense. But it's so weird that, like, I have it in my inventory, but I can't use it until I find the right piece of paper. I hope I find that piece of paper soon. Because all these mushrooms would be very, very useful. And what is this? This thing is, like, lit up, and yet it is nothing? How can this be nothing?
Yo.
It's nothing. Don't walk away from that house. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Okay. I don't know what to do.
Oh, it's locked.
Can't chainsaw it open. Alright, I'm going back to my game fact thing here. Meter first. Okay. Let's inside. Whoa, hold on. Head far from the campground to the mining area. Are you kidding me? I know. Oh, it's so irritating. It's so irritating what I'm supposed to do. I honestly think that I should just quit and reload my save. I'm not even fooling around. Oh, what a bummer. That rock quarry thing. I was supposed to use my shovel there. Did I not do that? Did I not even bother trying to use my shovel at that place? Really? Oh, my heart is broken. My heart is breaking for myself right now. It's so far away. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it.
Let's go. Whew. Inbred and undead.
Inbred and undead. How do you... There we go. Quit? Yes. All right. Also, if this screws up, I'm gonna quit. there are more reasons why I should quit playing this game than continue at this point. And I will say, I am enjoying myself. But it's just so... Oh, it's so irritating. All right, load. Yeah, let's look at what the options are. Oh, not very extensive. All right, load.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. If I could play this game in easy mode, I would. I have no shame. There's no shame in needing to play on easy. Okay. So I need to go... Let's take a look at our map. The rock quarry is by the campground, right? So I need to go south. Wait. No, I need to go towards the car. Yeah, okay. All right, all right. Let's do that. Let's do that. No. No. Get the hell. I'm gonna immediately die. I'm gonna die now that I know what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, there's no shame in walking away. Alright. No thank you. Keep going. Once I do this, I'll be able to turn mushrooms into health. Come on. No. I reject this. You know what? I might have to fight them just to get health going. There was health. No. I am angry. I am angry at myself. Okay. Load. This time I think I'll make my way through the cabin. Maybe that would be a good idea. Alright, I don't want to give him any time to spawn. So let's just book it out. And walk through here. Try to avoid any demonic spirits. Okay. Okay. Walk in a nice wide arc. Let them puke. Let them do what they may. What they must do is of no concern to me. It's gonna pop in front of me. Yep. Got it. Okay. Dodge. Not working. Get a little health. I'm open to attack while I am doing my finishing move on them, which is really, really disappointing. All right. This is fine. This is fine. I really thought I would have been invincible while I was, like, doing that finishing move, but I guess not. Alright, back at the car. Oh, I hope I remember how to get where I need to go. I just gotta get back to that rock pile. So there's a path over here. I almost wonder if the company that made this game made one of the Blair Witch games. It's just like it's like identical, and it's based on a movie property. You know, it's like too spot on. All right. Those bats. Skull bats? Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. Just keep trucking. We're fine. So I went this way. I killed people here. Then I continued on. And I went down. This takes us to the campground, I believe. So I'm going to have to dodge the kids with their bows and arrows. That's fine, too. Oh, my God. It's like the game remembered where he was last standing. Is that possible? Is, like, everybody where I last left them? I'm gonna have to deal with this kid. Look at that. I fought like a champ. I just defeated that child like a pro. I don't think I took a single hit killing that kid. Can you believe it? Can you believe a fully grown man was able to overpower a child and murder them? It's astounding, isn't it? All right. This had better work. Shovel.
Not what I needed to hear.
Okay. So dead ends might mean, like, use one of your items. Is that where I came from or where I was going? Oh! You have found an interesting manual. What? Wait. What the hell did that say? I want to read... What? Oh, Wolverine Guidebook. The first thing any good Wolverine must learn is how to subsist in the wild under less than favorable conditions. A wilderness explorer must be prepared to identify a wide range of vegetation that he will be able to eat, thus maintaining the health and stamina required to survive any number of obstacles Mother Nature might send his way. I agree. I don't think I read this before. Nobi's Notes. This is what you start the game with. October 9th, the key to dispelling the evil I've unleashed lies somewhere in the pages of the completed Necronomicon. I've been working for a sleepless week trying to reassemble and translate the pages when today, alas, something terrible happened. I sat down to rest and had fallen asleep. It couldn't have been long, but when I awoke, my work area was in shambles and the pages were gone. Someone, or something, had taken them. Perhaps the family of strange, awful people in the woods had something to do with it. I've seen them lurking about late at night. I should investigate their old shack just west of the cabin. In any case, it's imperative that I get every one of those pages back. A local priest, Father Allard, has been assisting me. I tried to reach him today, but the evil has horribly altered the path to his church. I wandered for hours in the labyrinth, but soon found myself lost. I barely made it back to the cabin alive. I've got to find a way back to that church. I know how to get to the church, but the place is locked. Okay. Oh, so wait, maybe could this be the code to figuring out how to get to the church? Father Allard's pamphlet thing? Early Mass begins promptly at 8 a.m., followed by separate services at 10, 12, and 5. It's not quite a compass, Rose. 8 would be kind of west. 8 would be like southwest, 10 would be northwest. 12 would be north. 5 p.m. would be southeast. I wonder if that is like a thing. Whatever. Sort of thinking out loud. Alright, so I seem to be at another inventory thing. Yep, and all my stuff. Yeah, it's exactly Resident Evil. All your inventory, regardless of where you put it in one of these save chests, is accessible from every other save chest. That's so strange. All right, so let's take back our red mushrooms. Now that I know how to do that. I can't wait to try that out. Oh wait, I can continue that way, so let's continue to explore this little room real quick. Or is this it? This is the full room? Okay. Let's see what's down here then. Nothing? Understood. The correct answer is there's nothing down there. Not that I can really see what the hell is happening anyway. So that's really all this was? It was just a teeny tiny little save room? A bit crazy? Alright, get me the hell out of here. I could have just done that 1,000,000 years ago. 1,000,000 years ago. That's so annoying that I... Whatever. Well, so then wait, what the hell did I even... wait, before I leave this area, let me consult the guide so I don't waste 1,000,000 years. Gas tank. Hold on. Path. Once you're inside, go a little further forward, find the Wolverine guidebook. Now you can use your converter to change your white mushrooms into little health kits. Go all the way back to the cabin. This time, head for the back pathway up north. You'll be in a labyrinth. Run around the labyrinth until you find a lawnmower. Get its cord. What? This stinks. This stinks. Everything I just read, granted I didn't read that much, everything I just read is, like, really lame. Alright, I'm going to play until I can save one more time, though. I think I'm going to have to call it quits for my mental health. So either I save or I die, is what's happening. Also, remember, I didn't have room for something over here before. Rifle ammo. Okay. That's it? Alright. Useless. Useless. This game owes me more than this. It's so difficult and so cumbersome. So basically, the next step, according to the online guide thing, is wander around in the labyrinth until you find a lawnmower. That's literally what it says. Go all the way to the back of the cabin, head for the back pathway up north. You'll be in the labyrinth. Run around the labyrinth until you find a lawnmower. A labyrinth, by definition, is just a maze. And a maze should have a series of instructions for solving it. The series of instructions for solving it, according to the internet, are, just run around until you find a lawnmower. That tells me nothing.
Yo, come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some.
It must be awesome to be Bruce Campbell. Like, you know he didn't play this game, right? He just showed up and went,
let's go. Yo, come get some.
Come get some. That would be so cool. Actually, he just voiced... It's funny that I'm playing this. He's, Ash is in a new video game right now. A game called Dead by Daylight. That I really, really enjoy. And I've been playing with my buddies Bobby and Mike for a few months. And they just added Ash as a playable character. I have not played him yet. I wonder if subconsciously that's why I'm doing this. I forgot that was a thing. Is this a dead end? Alright. For all I know, that's a lawnmower. I can't even tell what the hell's happening. I'm going to try to use every item. Every time I hit a dead end, I'm going to try to use my stuff. The shovel's gone. So that was a one-use thing. Okay. This game is hard. Check fire pit. What fire pit? Should I have... Oh, I had like a thing of moonshine that said don't get it on your hands, but I put that away, right? Yeah, it's not in my inventory. Damn it. This game is like... maddening. If I had rented this on a pizza night or something when I was a kid... Granted, when I was... year 2000, I don't think I was renting video games and having fun pizza nights. I was probably buying or like grumpily playing video games alone. But like if I sat down to play this as a kid, I wonder if I would have become obsessed with it or become enraged and bored by it. Alright, this is definitely a labyrinth. Have I seen this camera angle before? Oh. No! Unacceptable. Get away from me. Where the hell is the lawnmower? In the maze, go right and then left. That's as far as you've gotten so far. Okay. I don't know where the maze even, like, technically starts, you know? Oh, come on. Oh, no. Alright, I gotta fight. I have one thing of gas. Alright, let's see what happens. It might all end right here. Did he just try to run away from me? Did you see that? They didn't even have the decency to drop anything. Are you kidding me? The path seems impenetrable. If only, maybe if you had some weed killer. Weed killer is an item that I have to get in the game. This might be as far as I get in this game. This thing might be relegated to just a goofball collector's item on my shelf. What did I just do? What the hell? Oh, it got converted. Oh, every one of those mushrooms just got converted into a small health kit. That's great. Okay, sure. I'm gonna take 2. So I need weed killer to go this way, as if I can tell the difference between that blob of beige and every other blob of beige. Oh, all right. If I die or save, it's over. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh. That was weird. Yeah, he is running away from me. Okay. I will not join you. There we go. A little health. I'll take it. No! Stop it! You're not even that hard to kill. You're just annoying. This game's not hard, you know? It's not like hard in the conventional sense. It's like taxing. Okay. You'd think that having a chainsaw for a hand would get you further than weed killer would. Just occurred to me. Can't even tell what the hell's happening. No. No! This is psychotic. Come on. Run from me. Man. All right. It is amazing how quickly I got used to the sort of like retro tank control. What? When the camera changes, I can't even tell how to keep moving. What? What am I supposed to do? No! I'm getting actively annoyed now. Tempercast. There we go. Too many tiny steps, Mel? What are some of the ridiculous things? Let's just... the end of this playthrough is going to be me looking up all the ridiculous stuff you have to do to beat this game. Remember that part of Evil Dead where he needed to find Weed Killer for an hour and a half? That's probably my favorite part. I don't think I went south before. Get away from me. No! No! You're both dead. It's over. What's that death animation? They just like bend over backwards? No! Ugh. It's just another dead end. It's just another dead end. Okay. Okay. There is a run button. I hate myself right now. I hate myself. In my defense, the run button is you hold R1. What? No. Another dead end. There's just dead ends. Oh, I died. I died. So, in order to keep playing, I would then have to go back and dig that hole again, right? I would need my shovel. Oh, what a bummer. Let's conclude this by looking up some of the absurd things that you need to do in the game. Why don't we do that? I will look at my game manual. And let's see. I used to obsess over like my collection of video games and stuff, and like try to heavily curate it. So here's my little Evil Dead Hail to the King booklet. Let's see what we can learn about the game from in here. Maybe I should have read this to start. Is there any lore? Yeah. Evil in the Woods and Jenny from Arts and Crafts. It was another long day of duty and housewares. The nightmares are keeping me up most nights, so it's difficult to keep up the high standard of excellence S-Mart expects from its employees. Yesterday during lunch break, I took a chance and tried an incantation I thought I remembered from the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, roughly translated the Book of the Dead. I hoped the recitation would stop the nightmares. A Niktu Gashru Umana something or another. I figured they'd get the idea and buzz off, but no dice. The nightmares are bad, deadites, that old cabin in the woods, flashes of my long history of kicking their rotted flesh asses. But something isn't right. The deadites are strong. It's as if there's something large, some large evil building, and... what? Oh, it's as if there's some large evil building and preparing to burst forth into the human world. Sometimes they actually get to me and slowly tear my flesh with their jagged teeth, roll the meat between their gums, and make me listen as they chew with their mouths open. They use their nails to rip the... well, you get the idea. The images are bad. Brussels sprout bad. I keep this journal and notebook as a reference in case I need to save the world again. It's been too many years, and there's nothing worse than strapping on the old chainsaw and forgetting how to... Oh, it doesn't end there. How to get the motor started. I've kept some leftover copies from pages of the Necronomicon, sketches of Deadites, and a map of the area near the cabin. My girlfriend is Jenny, assistant manager of arts and crafts, and the voice of reason. She's willing to drive me back to the cabin in the woods so that I can confront my fears and take the nightmares head on. It's gonna be a rough ride. Groovy. And then it's kind of cool. There's like some artwork of Ash as a Deadite here. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. Let's see. Yeah, it gives you the best part of this is honestly the artwork. There's the severed hand. These are some of those kids that I fought with bows and arrows. Some of them have arrows sticking out of them. One kid has a Swiss Army knife stuck in his head. That's kind of cool. I like that. Being Ash ain't bad. It's pretty rough. Gotta be completely honest. I just want to spoil the game now. I just want to like learn what this game is about, to be quite honest. Talk loudly, carry a boomstick, sure. Shotgun, rifle, saving and loading. The map, the Mad Poet. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I learned about this for Guide to the Unknown when I did the episode about the Necronomicon. The Mad Poet. Listen to this. That's what they called Abdul Aziz of Damascus. The life's work of that primitive screwhead was the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. He's the bonehead who translated the ancient texts of the Dark Ones and prophesied of the warrior from the sky, who fell from the heavens to save the world from the wretched rule of demons. This is merging the lore of Evil Dead with the real-life folklore about the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. The Dark Ones once ruled the earth, long ago. That is until they were banished to their realm. But now it seems they're a little homesick and want to come back to rule over man again. And of course, the Book of the Dead is their key to Earth's front door. That, and sacrificing my girl Jenny. But it ain't gonna happen. Not if I have anything to say about it. Cool, and then there's a breakdown of different things. Deadites from the Necronomicon, Evil Hand. Yeah, it's my hand. During the first trip to the cabin, evil got into my hand and it went bad, so I lopped it off at the wrist. Bad Ash. The Dark Ones knew of my weird connection to the Necronomicon, so they thought spinning off my evil half to do their bidding would be a good idea. Wrong. He may be bigger and stronger, but he isn't half the man I am. But then again, he's 95% more Deadite than me, and that's a problem. And we've got Deadites and Wolverine Troop, just to show off some of the artwork here. Deadites are the drones of the Dark Ones, their army of slaves, eager to eat flesh and carry out the demonic biddings of their masters. Some were once human. Others respond straight from hell. Don't know which of them is worse. Doesn't really matter, though. The old chainsaw doesn't know the difference, and doesn't care. Wolverine Troop. I'd heard reports of the missing troop of Wolverine scouts. Seems they went on a little camping trip in the woods. Big mistake. But it's not really my problem, unless they make it my problem. In that case, they're all going to be receiving a special badge and buckshot collecting from Uncle Ash. And then the last page of characters here. Some stuff that we didn't get to see, the Hellbillies. We did see skeletons, though. Hellbillies. Don't know for sure, but there might be another shack nestled somewhere in the woods. Heard it was some sort of weirdo family. I fear that the evil has already reached them. Who knows? I may have to pay those inbreds a little house call. Skeletons. These boneheads are just what you think they are. Soulless, animated skeletons that were once human. That is, until the evil turned them into their little slaves. I'm sure there's more evil in the woods and perhaps elsewhere. I know they at least exist in my nightmares. More Deadites, more unspeakable horrors. Well, unspeakable at least until I run into them. And then he never shuts up. Useful tips. Could have used these. Let's see. If you feel a little overwhelmed by Deadites, try throwing out a snappy one-liner or two. It may just do the trick. Was that actually doing anything? The talking button? Did that, like, weaken them up? That'd be cool. Don't be afraid to put the hurt down on Deadites with a finishing move. You'll find it extra rewarding, I guess. If you ever feel unsure about something, look for various journals and notes left behind by those consumed by the evil. Might find some useful info. If you're running low on supplies, you might just have to take out a few Deadites. Oftentimes, the best defense is a good offense. Use your ingenuity. Everyday items might become useful. Items might become useful when used together or in the most unusual places. Finally, don't be afraid to look around and check out the area. Otherwise, you might miss something important. And then they try to sell me some toys. Get some. Videos and stuff. DVDs. Sure. There are like 5 million different editions of each one of these movies on DVD and Blu-ray. Cool. That was fun. I used to love the booklets for video games, especially when like people obviously really cared and put in a lot of attention to detail, you know? The other weird thing about this game is that... it's 2 discs. Like, everything that I just read about the game made it seem like kind of small. But I forgot that this is, unless I'm like seriously mistaken, it looks like this pops out. Yeah, there's a second disc in here. Hold on. I don't remember how jewel cases work now. It's been too long. How do I... Oh, it folds out the other way. Yeah, it folds out 3 ways. That's cool. So it... Whoosh. Evil Dead, Hail to the King, Disc 2. For game tips on our products, call 1-900-370-HINT. 95 cents a minute. That's crazy. All right. Evil Dead, Hail to the King. All right, let's wrap this up by figuring out what the hell is supposed to happen in this game if you keep playing it. But first of all... Oh, Mel says, perfect having me read that with the video game music in the background. Good. I'm glad. Maybe it'll be helpful to read the plot of the game with the music. Maybe that'll make it seem more fun than it was. Evil Dead, Hail to the King. Let's see. Let's read the plot here. The game takes place 8 years after the events of Army of Darkness. After regaining his job at S-Mart and beginning a new relationship with fellow employee Jenny, Ashley Williams begins suffering from recurring nightmares about the Necronomicon and the Deadites, which haunt him for years. Put that back. Wanting to help him, Jenny decides to take Ash back to Professor Nobi's old cabin to help him face his demons. However, shortly after arriving, Ash's possessed severed hand appears and plays Nobi's old cassette containing the Necronomicon's incantation once again. That is a cool, fun detail, that all the evil was unleashed because of that severed hand hitting play on that recording. Despite Ash's attempts to stop it, the evil once again awakens in the woods, smashing through the window and kidnapping Jenny. When Ash goes to grab the axe above the mirror, his evil twin, Bad Ash, exits the mirror and knocks him unconscious. After awakening, Ash quickly goes out to the workshed and reassembles his chainsaw hand before going out to stop the Necronomicon and save Jenny. After reading some of Professor Nobi's notes, Ash learns of a priest named Father Allard, whom Nobi was working with to decipher the Necronomicon and send the evil back to where it came from. Upon consulting Father Allard at his church, Ash departs to gather the 5 missing pages of the Necronomicon and the Kandarian dagger, the latter of which he obtains from a possessed Annie Nobi in the cabin's fruit cellar. After the two come across a possessed Jenny, Father Allard uses the pages and the dagger to create a portal and exorcise the demons from Jenny's body. However, Allard then reveals himself to be Bad Ash in disguise, who promptly kidnaps Jenny and jumps into the portal with Ash in hot pursuit. The two arrive in an Arabian village in the 9th century. Ash finally catches up with Bad Ash, who intends to let Jenny be consumed by the Dark Ones and cross over into this world, while Bad Ash will kill Ash and use him as a calling card. The two fight with Bad Ash transforming into a giant scorpion-like deadite. Nonetheless, Ash defeats him and manages to use the pages of the Necronomicon to pull Bad Ash into the portal. With Jenny now free from possession, Ash uses another of the spells to open a portal and send them back home. Upon arriving, Ash and Jenny discover to their horror that they've arrived in a version of Dearborn, Michigan that is ruled by the Dark Ones. Seeing several various Necronomicon books in shop windows, Ash screams as the game ends. This game did not get good reviews. Stagnant, still, lifeless. and it needed better control, better combat, a better look and feel. I don't disagree. This was in the year 2000. It's just weird, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. The story is, I guess it's fine. It's kind of amusing. I think I'm going to call it quits, though, and I don't think that I'll be playing this game again. If I have to do stuff like find a lawnmower and whatever, so I can go back in a portal and then fight a scorpion, I think I'm good. I think this is it for me here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Mel says, this was so much fun, it brought me back to my years just after high school. Yeah, it's like, I think this is a fun way to do streams. It's kind of weird too, and I've got like all these old video games. I think maybe next time I will use my laptop here, and I should be able to play a game, like a more modern game on this TV. That might be kind of fun, and yeah, whatever. I would like to do this again. So if you're not a typical follower of mine, I know that everybody that's been coming in and out this whole time is probably a subscriber. Please consider subscribing, and please follow @TheMythTraveler on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That is me. And check out Guide to the Unknown and Hunt a Killer streams, all that kind of cool stuff. And thanks again, Mel. Thank you so much for posting like tips in the comments and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. This is fun. I wanna do it again sometime soon. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will catch you. Actually, I have to get Guide to the Unknown online right now. I have an hour and a half until I got to get Guide to the Unknown online. So cool. All right, that's gonna do it for me.